Pioneer Hotel. Amy's always got something going on in the evenings. I think I'll do a walking tour along Main Street here in Mount Hope just because I ain't done a live stream for a couple of weeks. I had considered live streaming the fireworks in Mount Hope Jubilee, but I did not live stream it. It was just fun going to different locations to film. Really old house. I think the owner of the Newville Coal Company used to own that house originally. And that's the Newville Coal Company also. Newville Coal Company and Waldo Coal Company both owned that at one time. Of course, I'm not going to do a very long live stream. Once I get down by Mountain Elm, I'll probably end it and get a few things from the store and head home. Could have stopped there on the way home from work, but I didn't think about it afterwards, so I would ask Brian to stop and let me run in. Of course, it's already, by the time I thought about it, it was in front of my house. Oh well, it's a nice evening anyways. I'm enjoying walking around. But point this out. White Oak smokeless coal and New River smokeless coal. I'm glad they left those there. I think the New River Coal Company went out in the 1980s. You know, it's funny, New River Coal Company, if they wanted to, they could have kept going because they still had several mines going in the early 80s, which was what mines they had left, they sold to a different coal company. No. Can't remember what coal company I sold to. That's Presbyterian Search, one of the yards that we mow and weed eat. Because I got a discipleship meetings there Monday nights. Well, not every Monday. I think I do it like every other Monday. So yesterday I did not do one. The Monday before they did. And then next Monday they'll do a meeting. They're fun to go to and enjoyable. Talk about the Lord and do a little Bible study as a small group. Always enjoyable. Railroad crossing. Okay. The equipment exiting sign's gone. There's another sign here that warns about equipment coming in and out of the building because they had a forklift along the front of it. You get the forklift along the front of piece of equipment that goes back and forth between the two machine shop buildings. I'd like to point out that that was actually a company store at one time for a New River Coal Company. Low. There's actually 3 company stores here at one time. This one, which was for the town of Mount Hope, and then the one for the town of McDonald, which is now the Glorious Church of God in Christ. I get food here occasionally because when whenever there's the Mount Hope Jubilee, other events going on in town, they usually sell food. That's part of a fundraiser while the events are going on. John Deere tractor. Railroad crossing. By the way, I don't know if any trains came through today or not. And I don't remember hitting any trains until 12:31. Meanwhile, I went to Fayetteville for a few hours and then came back to Mount Hope. I don't think a train came through today, which is unusual for a Tuesday. Yesterday, there's a lot of trains. I didn't get any of them on video. Oh, interesting fact, there used to be a little passenger depot here. Sorry about the shakiness here. I'm trying to walk and film at the same time. It's kind of hard to hold perfectly still sometimes. That's why my hiking videos are a little bit shaky. But I've been trying to stabilize the videos better when I think about it. It's interesting. Pretty much everything here is in the flower pot sitting on top. The city had this built. These are stones on the original stone wall. Nicholas Trains NAX W35. I say hi to both of you. Oh, that's a nice color red. It's hard to see getting in the dark, but a lot of trees and bushes are getting colorful here. We haven't hit full foliage, a full peak yet, but I say we will be in a couple of weeks. I had a little video where I thought we'd be at full peak by the end of September, but I was wrong. I talked about that in one of those YouTube shorts and a Facebook reel. Make a long story short, we didn't hit full peak like I thought. I'm here in Mount Hope, West Virginia. This is the town I live in. I figured I'd come through for a walk through town, do a live stream, because I ain't done a live stream lately. Memory serves me like the last live stream I did was in Harper's Ferry when I was from a couple trains. Okay. Let me turn around for a minute. I can get across the road here. No, I'm staying this side. Thank you. I say thank you to everybody that hits like and subscribe. Yeah, I don't know if I'm picking that up. They're doing something at the football stadium. I can hear the loudspeakers talking. I don't think I'm picking it up though. Oh, by the way, there's a gas station here. If I could find it, I might make a good before and after video, because I remember seeing on the Mount Hope Facebook page, there's a picture of some gas pumps. So back in the day when people drove cars like the Model T, you could pull up and get gas here. If it weren't for old photo, I never know there was a gas station in the corner of this building. Very odd looking gas station, because you had these storefronts plus that one there where you could pull up as you're going down Pax Branch Road. And there's a sign that said last gas for such and such miles. Because between here and Marcy, which is a long ways from here if you take the back roads, there weren't any other gas stations. Of course, take the interstate, it don't take long at all to get to Marcy. The back roads take a while. Of course, the Pax Data, well, they're temporarily out of gas because they're replacing the tanks and pumps. They put new tanks in and build new pumps. But now you can get gas in Pax. If I said that right, I think, yeah, it just started raining again. Not too bad. We need the rain though, so I'm glad we're getting some. We got a decent amount of rain over the weekend. But at 8 o'clock, I got a train video scheduled to go up that I filmed down here in town. Well, in the woods along that trail between the Main Street crossing and the Virginia Street crossing, which I thought was interesting. Interesting spot to film, because I didn't plan to film there. I was hiking a trail in the woods and heard the train horn blow and had to run a little bit to get to the train, to that spot where the trail comes out onto the railroad tracks. The stakes are still there from the Mount Hope Jubilee. Yeah, day's going pretty good so far. I had to walk a big chunk of the day. Of course, that's part of life. Everybody has to walk. Well, most people. Although, having this nice cool weather, I enjoy being outside mowing and weeding and doing the lawn care landscaping when it's not miserably hot and roasting. Today ain't been too bad. And that's the old Mount Hope YMCA building. From 1921 to, I'm not sure what year it became part of the high school, but then these two buildings plus another building that burnt down was the high school up through the late 1950s. And then in the late 1950s, the new high school was built, and this became the middle school. Come think of it, I'm not sure what year the YMCA building shut down as YMCA, but apparently it was the first YMCA in West Virginia. Might have been one of the first YMCAs in America. I have to look it up again because I don't remember all the details. I do know it's the first YMCA to be built in West Virginia. And by the late 1930s, late 1940s, it became part of Mount Hope High School until it became the middle school here when the other high school was built. Bonbons. From 1921 until 2016, they actually there's a grocery hardware store. Well, I don't think it started out as an actual grocery store. I think it came a grocery hardware store as time came on. I remember growing up in the 90s and that was still business. I remember when the Mount Hope floral shop was here. When I first moved out my own in the early 2000s, the lady still had the flowers. You could still get flowers and flower arrangements here. They're still in business though. It's in Beckley now. It's a different name. I think the lady's sons run it now. It's a couple sons that run it, but they still do the florals and flower arrangements as far as I know. Just no longer here in town. Also, I sit upon a tattoo shop. I walk right past it. Out though, Mount Hope, a lot of businesses come to town. Christian-run businesses. Being a Christian myself, it's kind of it's just run by Christians because the tattoo shop my friend Kelsey runs.